Saying I don't believe in God. Yeah, because you're kind of mocking them.
Well, I talked to Beast, because me and Beast, we played that game, the last game with each other. We played 3-4 games with each other before he left. He'll be on tomorrow.
Look at all religions the same. Unlike...
He said he'll be on early tomorrow.
Yeah, I've brought up Christian. If there were 3 doors with the coronation in a week and a half's time, the whole our country at its best, doing what very few places can. Pageantry.
There are plenty of ways.
Do you guys eat rice? White rice?
The economy.
Or Mexican rice or anything like that?
To a controversial
Yeah,
right to rule is still, if I might allow to remind you,
White rice cooks up easier. The hell? Oh my God, people.
Doesn't need to criticize the head of state. It's just within that state. At the moment somebody claims the right to rule over me by birthright, I think I sort of automatically adopt the right to criticize him too.
See, I don't think debates and all that stuff is a valid characteristics of one's identity. I think it is one's understanding of what is being communicated is what should be one's identity. It's not to say, hey, well, my belief is right over yours. I think that's wrong. I think it should be, my understanding. See, we keep creating these boundaries with each other to who's right and who's wrong, which is creating more of a division when it should be more of an understanding of things. Because that's where Aristotle's...
It's not really for creating a division. It's to help someone else feel more powerful over you.
No, exactly, and that's wrong. So it's like we should have more of an understanding with each other. Because if you look at the forefathers of philosophy, you have. Well, I mean, you can't really say those are the forefathers, but the ones that get a lot of credit for philosophy: Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and Aristotle clearly says the reason why he seeks philosophy is because he wants to have an understanding of things. And this is and to have understanding of things, you have to come to an understanding to what is the truth. Because you gotta imagine, back in those days were really primitive days, right? Like they would just kill each other. You gotta be really careful what you said to a freaking somebody in the streets, to a sophist or to a somebody that uses fallacies to tell the truth, or uses logic to tell lies. That's the issue here at hand, is that we keep competing with each other to who's better, when it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, well, how can we figure out the truth together? And this is what Rene Descartes does. He calls it his methodology is that like you put away everything you know, put it away, right? Everything. So you write down everything. I think he calls it the Cartesian way, dualism or methodology, where he does, and he says, okay, whatever I know that I think is the truth, let's just put it to the side. Let's just say, for example, it might just not be true. Yeah. Because you gotta remember, at this point in time in modern period philosophy, they for one, they need to be careful to what they say that it doesn't go against Catholic Church because they'll get killed for it, right? And then second of all, they're trying to figure out, well, does God exist? Does the soul exist? You know, it's a Leibniz and Spinoza and Descartes, and these guys were friends, and you know, they were having debates with each other. You know, if God was real. And this is why people quit philosophy really fast, is because the first questions are being asked. Philosophy is like, does God exist? And then they make you like go through this self-identity questioning if God exists. And a lot of people I met, like they feel really uncomfortable with that because it questions their identity, right? What they believe in. So what happens is that's like the very basis to not to create a division within your mind, but to more create more of a understanding to who you are, so that we could grow together. Because if you believe in God,
Enemy UAV is active.
wow,
Enemy has the UAV tower.
you know, because this whole idea of God is, you know, it's a phenomenon, right? It's something that can't be explained. It's something that we don't know, but you know, we know it's there. Or so they say like the more smarter you get, the more
Enemy threat in the AO.
the more
Got hostile reinforcements incoming.
far you get away from God, because God is knowledge, you know. And look what Albert Einstein says. So they asked Albert Einstein, do you believe in God? And he goes, I believe in the one that Spinoza believes in. And what happens is,
Ultra One, secure the hostage located on your TAC map.
see, there's players here.
Ultra One, actual. You're approaching the hostage location. Be advised, multiple targets on site.
So it's like, to be honest with you, it's like, for example, Arthur Schopenhauer, he says that he questions why does the society hate intellectuals or intelligent people? And it's because, he says, well, it's because intelligent people make people feel more stupid than what they are. You know, we make people feel inferior. You know? So he says that, you know, you have to choose the right animal suit to wear and be that animal that fits neutral, you know, that you don't put yourself as smarter, you know?
Active contract canceled. No payment was owed.
And he goes, and then he also says, well, how come, oh, blow it up. Players, up ahead.
Pasted that one.
There's one more, but let's go.
Yeah. I think he went over to the high
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and requesting medical.
So, you know, you look at these concepts, it's like, well, if you don't, like, how are you supposed to make people feel more stupid than they are? You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that, man. You're supposed to grow people. You're supposed to make people more smart. You're supposed to make them be on the same.
Ultra One,
Oh, fuck me,
secure
bro.
the hostage.
out!
Yeah, so I haven't read Schopenhauer or book, but I'm doing a lecture, and so far what he's saying is like, you know, you have to be smart in a sense of intelligent means that you don't make people look stupid. You know, you pick the right characteristics so that people you pick the right characteristics so that people could accept you. You know.
Well, here's the thing with
But
being
not-
smart. You know that you can't force anyone to be offended. They make that choice.
Right, so okay, if that's a fact, then why would you get in a debate? So if someone's arguing with you, obviously he feels
They're
if he
starting
feels
the argument. They're starting the debate.
Taking fire over here! You
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna get into an argument, a debate with someone, that means obviously someone feels less or more higher, right? Someone feels more power than the other one, right? Like, is that true? Well, I'm right,
Yes.
you're wrong.
Yes, and
Hey.
they want because they want to come out on top.
I was going to die.
Ultra One,
They start the
actual.
argument. They
Hostage
start the
secure.
debate.
Move to an HLZ for
They start
extraction.
with the "I'm offended" shit.
Ultra One, move that hostage to the HLZ on
Oh,
your
God.
attack map. Echo Bird is
oh.
inbound now.
Go ahead and park it underneath.
Get the hostage on the bird. Your call if you want to exfil with them. All Ultra, hostage secure. Payment is authorized.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about coming to an understanding and shaking one's hand and saying, okay, look, we can move forward and become a better person, and that way society evolves, you know. And then, but this is how Spinoza, all these guys communicated with. Like they tried to make things better instead of fighting with each other. You know, when they knew they could fight with each other, and I'm sure they did have big debates with each other. But I think that's evil. You know.
Oh my God.
It says here, Aristotle's interest in philosophical it is driven by his desire to understand. So if that's a fact, right, then these people shouldn't be debating with each other. You know?
Nope.
But we have to come to agreement to, okay, Aristotle's 10 categories, right? You have substance, relations, you have objective, subjective. Okay, wait. Okay, you have his 10 categories, as he mentions, but the first ones are, you need substance, you need relation, quality, quantity, and we got the other one. That's 5. Let me see. I don't know all 10 of them. I don't know all 10 of them, but I know these were 10. Aristotle's. Oh wow! It just pops up right there. See, it's like okay. Okay, yeah. So Aristotle's category is physical, quantity, nature, relation, location, time, posture, status, action upon being acted upon. Man, horse, 2 foot, long foot, white, grammatical, twice half. So, like that to me is like the basic foundation to figuring out the truth, right? Okay, Is it something that our mind is creating? Is it substance? Is it abstract? Is it fantasy? You know what I'm saying? So if it's fantasy, that means it's connected to miracle. It's connected to like a phenomenon, right? Like something that's we don't have an answer to it, right? Like we don't know where it comes from. Like it's so we give it its place. We call it God. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I going to argue with someone and say, "Hey, God doesn't exist"? God does exist? No, I'm not going to argue. But I'm going to give you my interpretation. What is God? You know. So Leibniz says here, look how beautiful Leibniz is. Concerning the divine perfection and that God does everything in the most desirable way. The conception of God, which is the most common and the most full of meaning, is expressed well enough in the words, God is an absolutely perfect being. The implications, however, of these words fail to receive sufficient consideration. For instance, there are many different kinds of perfections, all of which God possesses, and each one of them pertains to him in the highest degree. We must also know what perfection is. One thing which can surely be affirmed about it is that those forms or natures which are not so susceptible of it to the highest degree, say the nature of numbers of the figures do not permit of perfection. So like, basically what Leibniz is saying is that God is everything. God is everything. That's what he's saying.
Well, yeah, if God created everything, God is everything.
God is everything. He is every single fucking thing. That's what Leibniz is saying. You know?
Yeah.
He's everything. That's God. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, does God evolve into become something else?
ADS is the
Right?
I guarantee.
Does he become something else? God is woman. That's my God. Woman, she was created perfect. All her cells, all her membranes, everything in her body was created perfect just for her to live and to live. That's God. You know? But the thing is, does God evolve and become something better? You know, God is, is it Allah? You know, is it, I think it's religion that alters all this. You know, when they start pulling all the rules out, the imperfect rules and these he's got, right? Is that right, G?
It's close. It's close. You're getting warmer.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Oh, shit.
Both grown-ups. Trying to be a maximums. Someone that follows the law, someone that knows the law, someone knows how to enforce the law.
Moderate near your location.
Man, imagine back in the days, G, if you didn't do something right, you'd get killed. One little fuck up, Louis the 14th would have your head chopped off. And it wouldn't be Louis the 14th. It would be some guy.
It wouldn't
be
even
some
be
guy.
that. It would be, you say something about somebody's mother at the out in the street, and you get knifed, man.
Oh, that's how Moliere died. That's how Moliere died. He came out. He came out. I don't know if it was Moliere, or if it was Christopher Marlowe. I think they both were stabbed to death. And Christopher Marlowe or Moliere, he's coming out of some fucking place and they fucking whack him. Buddy, this is amazing. So this is what I love about philosophy, because it just helps you go. Players on the boat, players on the boat. I repeat, niggas is crazy. I repeat, niggas is crazy.
Get on that bike and get out of here.
I repeat, XK on the SK.
Drive! Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Taking fire!
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
Semtex!
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Did you buy a large backpack?
I did.
Took a round!
And that's because I'm being shot right now. That's the whole reason why I'm being shot. Oh my god, that hurt.
Taking fire!
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
But yeah, it's simple, basic, you know, basic, because that's where you want to be at, bro. Like, you want to be at the level where a little kid can understand and say, hey, you know what? You're right, man. Everything, bro. God is everything, dude. But again, do you say, does God evolve, you know? Does God say, okay, you know, I'm no longer God, I'm you. I'm God within you. Like, take care of yourself. Love yourself.
Marking a hostage contract.
Oh man, that's
Now, I don't know how perfect it is to suck dick for a living, because I don't know if God wants to suck dick for a living, you know what I'm saying?
Ultra One, secure the hostage.
Because I sure don't want to suck dick for a living, bro. I don't know if God wants to be homosexual, you know what I'm saying? Do you think God wants to suck dick for a living? Take it in the ass?
do you think he's got a dick?
You know? No, the thing is, I don't know if God wants to fuck himself, you know? Oh, God.
Ultra One, be advised, you are approaching the hostage location.
I don't know for how long God wants to take anal, you know what I'm saying?
Loading AP rounds.
Ultra One, actual. The hostage is wired with explosives. Disarm the vest and secure the objective.
Back here.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Ultra One, hostage is secure. Advise you move to an HLZ for extraction.
Oh, now that might pop. Okay.
Ultra One, exfil helo is inbound. Get that hostage to the designated LZ. Secure the hostage for exfil. There's room for both of you on the bird. Your call.
Set takes out!
One, exfil is RTB with the hostage. Processing payment now.
Oh, fast hands, yeah.
Supposed to be coming between 9 and 11.
Okay, be here. And we're gonna go pick it up and then back. Okay. Alright.
I don't want to read.
Okay. Hello.
I made sure it was over $35. So.
9 and 11.
9 p.m. to 11 between those times.
That's
That's the last one. Hopefully it's closer to 9 than it is 11.
Oh, we only have 5 so far?
5 perks, yep.
Surprised that we got this far.
Don't jinx
What a
it.
fart.
Don't fucking jinx it. Oh my god. Fucking. Oh god. Oh my god. Unlikely.
Have you guys ever done that where you have to like stab the cow and then it releases all the gas out of the stomach?
No.
No?
No. That's happens after they've been gutted.
Oh, these are like live cows and they have to get their shit like poked with the hole and shit.
Well, that's usually because they have an intestinal blockage while they're alive to prevent them from dying.
Covina. One of my favorite restaurants is in West Covina. I think they actually shut down their West Covina location. Yeah, Ontario basically only has the mall and.
Bitch. I'm sexy. Don't call this sexy. Just slow can't get on my skin. They stare because they know I'm the
Yeah. I'm 73% and I've already done 9 skins.
If you think I was born yesterday,
Brother. This podcast right.
If you think
About this and what you think about that.
Do you find it unique? Would you equip this skin if it was included with Call of Duty? Do you find it realistic? Oh, great. And now here we go with another foot soldier. Put me through a survey on skins. Okay, how about you fix the shit that you fucking broke?
I'm not worried about other shit.
That's lawless, and President Trump. Every authority, National Guard, or active duty troops, federal agents in their job, which is exactly what we're doing.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Okay.
What do you see, G?
I don't even see bots over there yet because shit's still spawning in.
So what do we do then? Do we jump in the boat?
Let's jump in the boat. And
Do we grab this hunt contract?
we can. Yeah.
All right. Do we grab a hunt contract and then we
Let's get a tab first.
Where's the tab at?
Well, we gotta wait a minute for that shit to populate on the fucking map. One there. It'll be a hot capture.
Alright, we're going in hot, bro. Get on the gunner. Get on the gunner. Point that shit. Get ready to shoot, bro. I smell fart. Have you farted today?
I've farted more than you have.
Damn.
I haven't made a bird pass.
Athena, have you farted today? You haven't farted? What is it?
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
Mysterious box without mommy's permission? Are you gonna be in trouble for this? Says your name on it, so you have the right to open it since your name's on it?
I'm taking effective fire.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area.
Okay. Will you be good, okay? Hey G,
Yeah, keep driving. We got a ways to go to that team.
I invited Lieutenant Dan over, but I don't know if he's gonna come. Alright, so is there anything, did you enjoy your food? You're not done yet, okay.
Hunt contract here.
Right.
One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
So
Effective fire.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location. Ultra One, that intel shows an enemy team with high-value loot in the area. I need you to secure it. Target location is on your TAC map.
All right.
what the?
That was
In the water.
Taking effective fire.
In the water. Which way are you going?
deep. Not that deep, but down, down.
I'm going to the boat.
They didn't like us grabbing their hunt squad, apparently.
Fire over here.
Where did they go, bro?
Oh, it sounded like one of them was drowning in the water.
Really?
When I started to come up, I heard somebody drowning.
That's them right there.
Not for very long. Oh, really? I can't climb over? I can't mantle? The fuck? Y'all are cheating that bad that we can't even do regular shit now?
Yeah, I have to get rid of this coffee maker. It's the hot water's actually in the plastic. So I thought it's pouring the hot water, but it's actually hot water in the container that holds the hot water, and then it goes hot water. So I have to get a different coffee maker because
It was manufactured
You know.
incorrectly. Where
no,
are
it just
they?
it's. I'm at the buy, bro. I'm at the buy, dude. I am at the buy.
taking effective fire.
Target a hostage contract. Ultra One, secure the hostage located on your TAC map. Ultra One, you're approaching the target now. Locate and secure the hostage. All other personnel are considered hostile.
Right.
Using AP rounds.
Ultra One, the hostage is wearing an explosive vest.
Set your
Defuse it
bloody
before it
fire.
detonates.
Please help me! I'm over here!
Not the kids, bro.
I'm over here! شكرا يا عسكري يعطيك ألف عافية.
Ultra One, hostage. Ultra One, move that hostage to the HLZ on your TAC map. Exfil Bird is inbound now. Be advised, the enemy attack helo is approaching your location. Secure the hostage on the bird. You can exfil with them if you're ready.
Throwing sentry.
Payment authorized. Well done. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
We did good, G. We did good.
Smoke break. All right, time for a smoke break.
Cut it.
Bear back.